Hey guys, I hope you're doing really well. Today it is raining outside a little bit here in Mexico, and I wanted to make this video about how to get a absentee ballot for the election that is coming up, because I was actually going to go back to the US at the end of October, beginning of November, especially because the elections are November 3rd, and I wanted to make sure I could vote. That was the main reason I was setting that deadline for myself. But I have decided I do want to stay here in Mexico a bit longer, and I don't want to have to deal with stress and anxiety that I won't be able to vote, or I have to leave early so I can vote. So I decided I'm going to get an absentee ballot so I can cast my vote and do all that from here. And I want to share with you guys how to do it, because it is a little complicated, and I was living in Spain last year or 2 years ago. Oh my god, it was 2 years ago now. I mean, it was last year that I was living in Spain, but it's been 2 years since I moved there. I wanted to vote in those elections. They weren't four-year presidential elections, but they were pretty important. And I ended up not being able to figure it out. I didn't vote. I felt super bad and guilty. So I want to make sure this time I can do it, and I want to make sure you guys can too if you're living outside of the US. So I'm going to actually record my screen. I have my laptop right here, and I'm going to record my screen so I can show you guys what I do and how I'm going to apply for my absentee ballot. So let's record my screen. First of all, let me figure out how to record my screen. So you go to this page. It is fvap.gov. I will have the link down below, and you can request your ballot right here. So you just click that, go to the bottom. You're gonna need a printer because you need to print and sign and then send this in. So I hit accept here. I'm from Texas, so I'm choosing the state of Texas for my state to vote in, and my jurisdiction, which is your county. Then you hit next. I am a US citizen living outside of the country, but I do intend to return back to the US, so I'll choose that one. And then you just fill out all of your information. Hit next, and then this is where you put your voting residence. So this is your address in the US where you live, or that is your actual residence, and you fill that out. You hit next, and then this is your address where you are currently living, which is outside of the US. So I'm currently in Mexico, so I'll put the current address that I am at, and I'll hit next. And then this is very important. You need to choose email or online. So this is the way that you will receive your ballot once you mail this in, because this is just requesting to get a ballot so you can vote. If you do want to receive it by mail, it does take longer and it's more risky because it could not end up showing up. But if you get it by email or online, you'll get it directly sent to your email, which is fast and easy to use. So go ahead and click that. Hit next if all your information is correct. And I want to sign up for all elections in which I'm eligible. You can do federal elections or the next election, but I just want to go ahead and do all of them, and then hit next. Review all of your information, make sure it's all correct. This is very important because once you print out this form, if there is something that is incorrect, it could disqualify your application. So you want to make sure that everything is right before you go print it and send it by mail. Hit next. Then you download your PDF package, and this will have all of the information you just completed, the form that you need to fill out in person and sign it so you can have your signature on there. And then you have to also download the envelope, which will go on the outside of the PDF, which you will send along both together. I'll download that. And then here it says for the state of Texas, the election is on November 3rd for everybody, but my envelope needs to be postmarked by October 14th and received by email or fax by October 14th, and the ballot request needs to be received by October 23rd. So this is very important. Make sure you send it in a timely manner so you will be able to vote, and I have up until November 9th for my ballot to be received. I'll go ahead and finish this, then I will go print these out, fill them out, send them, then I'll receive my ballot, and that's how you vote. And that is how you register for your absentee ballot. You basically fill out all the information, choose to do it by email. Well, I have to fill out these packages and mail them in, but I think it's the better way to do it, and you have about a month left to apply to vote with an absentee ballot. I really think that it's a good idea to go ahead and do this if you're living abroad and do your service to the US even though you're not there.
1 week later.
Okay, hey guys. Future me, I was starting that whole absentee voting process last week, and then I need to print it, mail it, and I just like read through some more things on my laptop and on the FVPA website, which I'll leave in the description. So basically I have to send in my request for my absentee voting ballot, and then they will mail it to me. But I think I said I want to vote by email, so I think they'll email it to me, because I was kind of confused whether what I'm mailing in now was my actual like casting my votes or just a request for the ballot, and it's just the request for the ballot. So right now I am emailing my ballot request to myself. So I have to email the ballot and the envelope and then mail those, and then once they get them, then they'll send me the actual ballot. Was kind of confusing. I think now it should be good, but definitely get this done ASAP because your state needs to approve this, send you your ballot, and then you send your votes back. So it needs to all happen like a few weeks before election day or something like that. Hopefully I'm doing the right things. And I was Googling places where I could print this and then send it. And then I just asked my friend Alonso, who you actually have seen in my other video from Mexico. I asked him where I could print it, and he was like, oh, actually I'm gonna go print something right now, so you can just come with me. So he's gonna come pick me up in a few minutes, and that's super great of him and really helpful. So remember what I said about making friends when you move to new places. Definitely use your network and ask questions. People are so helpful and so friendly and nice. And I'm actually here at the apartment alone because my friend Jessica went to Tulum already. I'm going tomorrow, but I have some YouTube work and all of that to get done today, and some errands to run, and this to do, all that good stuff. So I'll bring you guys along with me when I go print it, and I'll see you guys in a second.
¿Y el primer documento que envió?
Todo.
¿Todo? ¿Pero cuántos juegos?
Uno or dos?
¿Dos?
Mejor dos. Okay, so I'm here. It's for YouTube. This is Alonso.
Hey.
You guys saw Alonso in my other video. Do you remember?
It's me. Hey.
We're here at Office Depot. My mask is like falling off. Office Depot, and I printed out this stuff, and I made a mistake because I'm an idiot. But this address is supposed to be different than your mailing address, and I used my same address in the US. So I just wrote in my address here in Mexico. So I'm hoping that will suffice. If not, I'm gonna have to reprint this, redo the whole form, reprint it, and remail it. I'm gonna try mailing this, and then this mask won't stay on. And then I will call the office because they actually have the phone number that I can call and see if it's okay. If not, tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and reprint it and remail it, and I'll let you know what happens. Hey guys, so I printed and mailed my ballot request. So they will email me my ballot, and then I will fill it out and send it in, and that's how you vote when you are absentee. I'll leave all the links to the fvap.gov website down below, And if you have any questions about voting absentee, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Please vote. It is so important, especially in this election, that we all cast our votes and do our duty to the US. If you are a US citizen, make a change, because a lot of things have been happening this year, and this election is really important for the good of the country and the world. Make sure your voice is heard. Make sure you follow all the instructions. And yeah, if you're inside the US, you can also get your ballot mailed to you, so you don't have to go to the voting polls because of everything happening. So make sure you do that. Let me know if you have any questions. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what other videos you want to see while I'm here in Mexico. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.